Okay, so suddenly this is interesting. I don't know if it's the white stag protector that everything keeps falling down. Let's just say that. So, all right. It says you are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. That is so funny. I just said that, right? Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. That is so true. So I'm going to look up the devil card. I'm using one hand because suddenly the stand does not want to hold up this tablet. And it keeps falling off. So, oh man, the amount of technical difficulties, I really don't know what it all means. I guess I'll just have to keep switching stands until one works, right? Okay, here we go. Which one is the devil? 15, of course. Oh, so I'll give you, yeah, the devil is number 15, and that goes to 6, and I'll give you an angel number 2. Ravage, violence, force, vehemence, extraordinary efforts, fatality, that which is predestined but not for this reason evil. Wow, that is a harsh, oh my goodness, that's harsh for this reading. I'm not even going to feed into that. Where's my book? We don't feed into that energy. Okay, so my book, of course, is nowhere to be seen. So another thing I would like to give for this reading is, let's change it to a positive. Okay, this is what we'll do. I'll shuffle. Now I know why people don't read from the Everyday Witch booklet. It's a little bit too much. A lot of times the devil gives off like the 4 of coins energy, you know, that possessiveness, but like times 10, you know, so you just have to be careful who you're dealing with. Maybe the person, remember that 7 of swords, the person has ulterior motives for you to come. Maybe you just got your degree and they think you're a good person for money. I had that happen to me. Like somebody's like, oh, that person's a good catch. Let's go and see what that person can contribute to my cause. You know, so just be careful. You never know who's looking at you for what, man or woman. You know, you could be looking at something like, you know, maybe the person is like a lawyer or a doctor. You think they're well established and they're actually suffering. You know what? Do your homework. Just because you know them doesn't mean you really know them, especially from the past. If you think you changed, maybe check them out and see if they changed. So we're talking about a fire sign. That could be you or them. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we'll put that to the side. So here's my question. Should the person make the move, number 1? Let's say. Should the person make the move of choice number 1 for the collective? For the highest joy, for the highest good and greatest joy, should the person make the move of choice 1 for the highest good and greatest joy? Here's an answer. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. Okay? Now, I know it showed a picture of somebody holding hands or whatever. Like I said, it could even be about family. Maybe the person has a significant other, and if they're trying to have you move in, the girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever is like, but what about me? Where does that leave us? Three is a crowd. Okay. So maybe they're going to have maybe it's going to create some problems, or they'll create problems for you because, all of a sudden you're in their space. Think about that dynamic. Maybe they have kids and they're not going to appreciate you being in their space. Think about that dynamic. Okay? Or a husband. Maybe it's somebody with a good heart. Oh, yeah, I'll help you out, come. And then their husband isn't, on board. Think about that dynamic. Or your friend didn't think to ask their parents if it was okay for you to move into their basement. Think about that dynamic. Try to cover all bases, guys, because you don't want to give up your apartment, move into somebody's basement, and when you get there, like, oh, sorry, bud. My parents said no. Then what do you do? I've heard of all of this, and it's a shame. Or you find a job, you go there, and then everything just folds. Make sure you have the money under you, too, to do the move. Make sure you save for at least 3 months. Minimum. 6 months even better, a year even better. I know that sounds almost impossible. So don't overwhelm yourself with those numbers. They'll never be enough. But save something. Save at least 2 or 3 months rent, if you can, to get yourself an apartment. See what what it is to get an apartment. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see with the options. Will you choose the right option for your highest good and greatest joy for the collective? Here we go. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. I hope this came out. So trust your instinct because you're being guided. If you're being guided to wait, don't let anybody push you. But don't wait out of fear. Make sure it's a decision. If you decide in the end that your decision, here's another decision. Should the collective, let's just say this year, should the collective stay, this one move. Should the collective stay this year? This is the question in my mind when the card moved. Should the collective stay this year where they are? Health. Health issues could arise. So right now, the message is, it's not a yes or a no. Right now, take care of you, whether it be your physical or mental health. Take care of you. So let's ask a different question, and this hopefully will be the last one. Should the collective, please, Spirit, tell me how the collective should handle the decision making of the 2 choices for the highest good and greatest joy. Within this year, will the collective move to the correct place for the highest good and greatest joy? Within this year, will the collective, I almost said client, sorry, for the highest good and greatest joy? Maybe you'll be working with a client. Here we go. Someone is still figuring themselves out. You could skip the top. Okay, someone is still figuring themselves out. So what that tells me is just give it time. Think about it. Don't let anybody rush you or push you, whether it be family, friends, lovers. Give it time to figure it out. Okay? Let's just cover this up to not distract you. Someone is still figuring themselves out. That could be you or the other person. Again, maybe there's Do your research before you go there, whether it be the place, the person. You never know. Maybe you move there and there's going to be a flood or a storm or something. Check the histories of the place. Some places, I remember I was going to move to a place. Oh, it's on the 100-year floodplain. When was the last time I had a flood? How do I know it's not year 99? I mean, honestly, that scares me. Don't tell me that. I mean, I appreciate your honesty, but I don't want to move somewhere and have all my stuff in the basement, and the next thing I know, I don't have any more stuff, you know? So just be careful, guys, and peace and blessings to you all. You have a big decision ahead of you with respect to your love life. And thank you so much for your patience with this reading. There was a lot of blockages, and it just sounds like this is in tune with whatever it is you're going through. And I wish you peace, love, and light. Definitely sage your house. Relax, try to, do some self-care. Take a salt bath if you can. There's Himalayan salt, the pink. They even, I think I even saw it in a 7-Eleven. You don't have to go to a special store. They have a 7-Eleven, Walmart, Target, I'm sure Amazon, all these stores. It's called Himalayan salt. And you put it in your bath water, and it's similar to Epsom salt. If your body hurts, mix it with that, and you do that for maybe 20-30 minutes a day for 3 days. And any of this negative energy, and it's very good for your muscles as well, and it's also good for your skin. If you have dry skin, you could also use cocoa butter, coconut oil. Just be careful if you have extra sensitivities. I don't want you to say, oh, but Miss Lola, you said to do this. And, again, I am not a medical professional, but I do love holistic practices. And a lot of this stuff has proven to work well. Just be careful if you have open sores or wounds. Follow the instructions. Talk to your primary care if you are suspicious, or, if you have any surgeries, don't do it. Just go within well within your wellness regimen at this time. So that's my disclaimer and my PSA for today. And I thank you all for being here. Namaste. Bless you all and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, this is a timeless reading. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell button to get notifications from me, and share so we get more people on board to get these messages. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Have a great day.